Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I'm back today with an episode of Shelter War. We have a visitor outside of our shelter once again. Cornelius is here once again, so we will cover that event. I'm going to announce the winners to the previous giveaway, and yeah, I'm not going to do the next giveaway. We'll do that in the next video. So with that, let's just go ahead and dive in. There's not really much to cover for changes to my shelter, which I usually like to do. Things have kind of gotten stale again in this game. I don't know if you guys are noticing that or not, but I'm currently running 2 or 3 at level 60 for my fighters, and I have 2 trained up to level 60, but I'm not using them yet because I don't have any multi-purpose or artifacts for them to use that are at the proper level. I got one here, but it's... which one is this one? Disables enemy. That's actually a good one. So I'll get her going. Then after this event, I'll get this one going. So I'll get 2 more going. But there's really no reason for me to do the upgrade. There's nothing that's really driving me to do that quicker. And that's one of the things about this game is like you stay in this level of competitiveness no matter where you are. I mean, you can be on the lower end of that or the higher end of that based on your setup, but there doesn't seem to be any real motivation to come up with the best squad. At least as far as what I've seen so far. So things are getting a little bit stale in this game, and they have been for a while, I think. I think most of you have noticed that. The one good thing, I feel is the events do come fairly frequently. Every 2 weeks there's a different event of some sort coming. So if you're late to the game or whatever, there's going to be top event gear coming out, so that's why I'm just going to level my people as I get the gear to do that. So other than that, there's no hurry. And then once you're at Control Center 9, there's really no reason to go beyond that. I mean, I have a long ways to go to get to be the top of CC9, but I'm working towards it. So my hero is apparently I can't click on my hero. I have a couple epic. There we go. So she's got 3 epics on Roxy, and I'm working on the rest. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of food. It takes a lot of materials, and it takes a lot of steel. All of them take a while to get, so I'm getting there gradually. No hurry on that one. So other than that, everything's pretty much maxed out and done. So let's just go ahead and announce the winners to the giveaway. I put out a plea last video again that I'm not getting any turnouts for the giveaways. Nobody seems to want the free bicoins, so I reduced the number of winners this week to 5 instead of 10, and I doubled the amount of winning. So instead of 500 bicoins, you're getting 1,000. So this week we got 5 winners, each getting 1,000 bicoins. I'm going to announce who those are shortly, and as always, the tiebreaker is the first person who put it in, and this week that was actually relevant. It was important, and as a matter of fact, it was only by 45 minutes was the difference in the 2 people that picked the common number. So with that, let's just go ahead and pop it up here. The winning number was 16,962, and I gave it a range of 15,000, 20,000. Very often people pick the middle number, and the middle number actually made it into the top 5 this time. We had several people there with that pick. So Maverick was the first person who got the pick in, but like I said, by about 45 minutes. So congratulations to the 5 winners this week. As you can see, it says 500 bicoins, but that's actually 1,000. So 1,000 bicoins to each of you. JD702, Azul, Plumber 420, Brigos, and Maverick. Congratulations, 1,000 diamonds. Not diamonds, that's the wrong game. 1,000 bicoins. I'll get that turned in when this video goes live. Unfortunately, those don't usually get paid out until the middle of the next month. So more than likely the May winners were just paid out. I don't know why it's so delayed. Hopefully you get paid out sooner, but the way things look, it's probably going to end up being closer to the middle of July. I can see if I can get that sped up, but a lot of that's out of my control, to be honest with you. But thank you everybody who participated, and we did have, like I said, bigger participation for the July giveaway. I will likely be doing something similar to this. I might mix it up and maybe have like the person who's the closest get the most and everybody else at like a lower level, just to mix it up for something a little bit different. We'll see. But thank you everybody for joining in on that and participating. It was nice to get some participation this time. So what do we have out here? We got Cornelius sitting outside of our shelter. Oh, and real quick, hopefully we don't have a crash this time. I was able to find there's a newer version of BlueStacks. I installed that. Everything else had been running smoother up until like a day or 2 ago, and things aren't quite as good. But I couldn't get Shelter War installed on that right away, but I finally got that today, got that installed, and so far things are looking pretty good. It looks like they're running pretty smoothly. So fingers crossed, no crashes this time. Everything else should be the same. BlueStacks 5 is supposed to require a lot less resources. So if you guys are running emulators at all, and you're running a previous version than 5, I recommend trying out 5. It was in beta for a long time and it's now finally out there, and it does seem to be a lot less resource intensive. So somebody like me who's running a pretty old computer, it is helpful. So definitely worth checking out. And you can have both of them installed at the same time. I still have 4 installed. I'm not really using it anymore, but you can still do it. So for those of you who have been playing this game for a while, this looks fairly familiar. We got the hunt for Cornelius going on. We got the chance to get 3 top level items plus a top level artifact. I keep forgetting if it's artifact or multi-purpose, getting all my games confused. And you just do your dailies, you do your stuff, you get to get caps, and as you see I have 119,000 caps to cash in, so I'm going to do that in this video. I haven't gone through and done the calculation, so I don't know how far I can get. In the past I've been able to get everything. I think the last one I had actually pay to get that artifact, so we'll see how it goes here. So we have 5 more hours to collect caps just by doing the daily things and doing what you normally do, and then we'll have 2 more days after that to actually cash in your caps. So I'm actually going to be gone for a while, so I'm not going to be able to do it, so I'm doing it today. And if I get close but I'm not quite there, I'm not going to get it on video because I believe I'll get to keep watching these 390 cap commercials for the next 2 days, so I can still get another 5,000 caps probably just watching commercials. So if I'm close, I will be holding off on that. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump in. I mean, more than likely I'm going to get everything, so I'm not really going to even pay attention. I haven't even gone to look to see what's what. So I'm just going to go down the right hand side, and then, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go down the right hand side. We'll see about where we're at as far as total caps going down. So we started out with about 120. A lot of this is stuff I don't really care about. I'm not going to pay much attention to them. Not looking to get anything here. Actually, that looks different. What is that? Oh, it's for bicoins. Okay. Pretty much I'm running legendaries and everything. Nanites I need, like I said, if you're leveling up your hero or even leveling up your fighters, nanites are very, very important. So anything and everything is useful. So always happy to take those. I need to go through all my gear and break all these down because, like I said, I'm not using these top level items, or the not top level items. Uncommon ships, very good to get my fighters up because now we can get them up to blue, I believe. No, we were at blue before. Now we can get up to purple. I only have 1 purple, so a lot of resources to get there. So anything I can get with steel would be fantastic, because that is certainly one of the big limiters as far as making progress goes. I don't know where I'm at for what I need for implants. I think I probably have enough of everything. This is an interesting looking device, whatever this is. It looks like a pipe. The wrench. 1,500 water production. Okay, I bet I could find use for that. Equipment crate and epic items. Yeah, I should actually open some of those. I got so many of those just sitting in my inventory, just not even opening. I was like, there's really no point because I don't use epics, but if it's for an epic for a worker or something like that, that actually could be useful. So, all right, so our first event legendary gear item is called the Eagle's Eye Gadget. It gives us extra armor for a sniper, extra crit, no extra damage, extra dodge, attack speed is increased by 10%, maximum energy in combat is reduced by 8. That, I mean, it's better than nothing, but that doesn't seem overly fantastic. Oh! All right, I guess it's still going to keep crashing. I'm going to do my best to get this done in the emulator, and if it doesn't, then I'll have to go to the game. So I will be right back as I get everything restarted again. Okay, and I'm back, and this is the opening screen. This is why I said we had 2 extra days left to go ahead and cash in and use our chips, or the caps. So this is why we have a little bit extra time. It's nice that they give us, so we can just spend as much time as we can during the event to earn, and then at the end you can go ahead and cash everything in. So this is where I was trying to get this Eagle Eye. I'm going to go ahead and get that now. Given that it crashed, it looks like it's going to continue to crash. I'm going to try to get through this video just sticking with the emulator and going this way, and then I guess going forward I'll just stop doing it and I'll stream it from my phone, and that allows me to at least not have it crash, because it doesn't seem to it's either iOS or not the emulator where it doesn't crash, and quality is not as good, and I'm looking down like this the entire time, so some of that's not as convenient, but at least it's not crashing, which makes extra work for me, and it's kind of a annoying breakup for you guys as well. So again, try to do that next time. So with that, I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. So we got through that first path. It took us about 40,000. So it looks like we're going to probably get through all 3 paths with the caps we have, and then I won't get that artifact. So I'll have to see how close I can get to getting that and see if I'm going to buy it, which I'm guessing there's probably a pretty good chance. But again, that might not be on video, but we can at least look to see what it's going to be. And see if it's worth it for that matter, because obviously you can get some top level, or I won't say top level, you can get some event. I'm getting a lot of food in these chests. The food is good. The problem is I need to get high metal chests. Hopefully we get more of those in the future, because I got a ton of food chests now, but really the driver for most things is the metal, which we're not getting. Okay, just blasting through it. None of this is highly critical. Get some good water. Another almost 1500, that's nice. 3 days premium, always nice. Still waiting to get something that says metal. Here we go, our second one here. The Steel Syndicate Energy for an engineer occasionally curses 2 random enemies, each of them receives damage equal to 10% of their max health. That seems like that would be highly useful, and it doesn't matter what your engineering number is here, so you could put this maybe on a second engineer doing this kind of stuff, and you don't have to max out that high number here because it's not helping. But that seems like that would be an immediate use for this person. So I will find a purpose for that. Maybe not immediately. Might be after I get another artifact, a legendary artifact, or a useful artifact that I can use. And if we can get this quick enough without things crashing, then maybe I'll go ahead and take a look and get that set up here at the end of the video. Lots of energy. I got tons of energy crates. My energy is pretty much always maxed out and not being used, so I certainly don't need the crates to have more of it. Alright, extra dwellers, don't care about that. At some point that'll come in handy, I suppose, but right now it's not. Oh, it looks like we're crashing again. Nothing's happening, kind of froze here. Give it a moment here. So this has a potential of a 5-star, which doesn't mean it's a guaranteed to be a 5-star, which is quite unfortunate. But we have the potential to be there anyway. Yeah, not working. Looks like I'm gonna have to reboot, and last time I did this I had to reboot everything. I've noticed this a lot on the emulator with BlueStacks 5, so that is certainly the downside, where it just completely freezes and everything freezes. I'm assuming there's a setting I need to mess with to make that work, but alright, so let me see. We are 15 minutes almost in. I have to cut some time out with the load time, so it's gonna be less than 15. I'm gonna hop back in, see where we're at again, finish this last path, and then I might try to level up one of my fighters if I can, and then I'm going to call it quits. So then the next time I'll come back, I'll be on my phone, so we don't have to deal with all this annoying frustration, at least on my part. So again, I will be right back. Okay, here we go. 3rd time's the charm. This should be the last time. It will be the last time. Ooh, everybody's attacking me. All my resources are starting to get a little bit higher. People are attacking and stealing resources, and that is the way that you get your steel, and that is the way you get your food. So I get it. I do it as well. Alright, here we go. Our last gear item for the event is the Runner Gadget for a brawler. Extra health, extra armor, extra dodge, maximum health in combat is increased by 5%. Physical damage is reduced by 10. That also doesn't seem very good. This does not seem like a very good event, I gotta be honest with you. Alright, well we got 3 of those. The last one we're waiting for is the Anomaly Generator. I need 27,500. Oh, I was going to say one thing here. So I have gotten to this point by basically what I've done is all of the daily items. Other than a couple of, just fighting a little PvP on the map, I've done more or less the minimum. So the one difference is instead of 5 levels on Doom Dome, I go through 10. So every day of this event, I went through 10 levels of Doom Dome. I've done all the invasions. I've done the PvP on the map. I've done finding the scanners on the map in the different rooms, and whatever else was part of the dailies. And that's gotten me to this point here where I still have 10,000 caps left on CC9. I need 17,500 more, so I'm a little bit short. So the trick to being able to get through everything, it seems, and what I used to do in the past, is get through 15 out of 15 on Doom Dome every time. You do that, then it'd be really easy to get here. Obviously I'm going to come up short. Looks like I'm going to have about, after 2 more days of commercials, it'll be about 15,000. And I can't do, well, I probably shouldn't click on anything right now because it's going to freeze. It did. All right, I'm just going to talk in the video. So that's going to come up with about 15,000 short. And obviously I don't know how much that costs because the game just crashed, so I can't look at it. But if you want to be able to get through all of this and not have to pay, it looks like you need to get through a little bit further than 10 of 10 on Doom Drone every time. So for me, I didn't do that, and obviously I'm going to have to pay for that a little bit now, assuming that last artifact is worth it, which I think I saw that it was. And considering I don't have anything that's, I have very few that are for level 60, I need to get something. So that more than likely will be better than nothing. And probably be better than the level 50 that I'm currently running. So that's the comparison I need to make. So next time this event goes live, it looks like I need to push a little bit harder than going 10 of 10 in Doom Dome, and that'll be the difference. Or take care of more of my invasions or PvP on the map, because I do end each day with quite a bit of water. So I have the opportunity to do that. I just haven't been doing it. So, okay, well, I'm actually going to leave it there. I'm not going to hop in for the 4th time because this is getting a bit ridiculous. Like I said, next time I'll be back and I will cover it with my phone, and I'll be streaming it that way. So it'll be what I had done in the past, and at least we don't have the crashes. So I think that will certainly be the way to go, because this is not. So hopefully you guys got a little further than I did in the event, and you got all the items, and it has paid off, and you're that much stronger. So until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.